Following his victory on the weekend against Beksad Almakan, Umar Nurmagomedov has said he would like to reschedule his fight against Cory Sandhagen, which was supposed to happen last year, but he pulled out last minute and was replaced by Rob Font. And we haven't seen Cory Sandhagen since. And because of that injury and how long he's been out, it seems very likely Merab Dvalishvili is going to get the next title shot since he fought Henry Cejudo recently. And that leaves Sandhagen without an opponent. So this fight could get rescheduled, even though Nurmagomedov does not deserve it from a ranking standpoint. And when you are ranked number 13, which he is, you really just have to take whatever opportunity is on the table when it comes to fighting anybody in the rankings. You certainly should not be gifted a top 5 ranked bantamweight in Cory Sandhagen. But because the fight was already scheduled once, it might happen again. And if this fight does happen, I certainly would not write off Umar Nurmagomedov's chances, because Cory Sandhagen, for those who don't know, only has a 64% takedown defense percentage, which isn't very impressive. And if you look at his resume, a lot of guys who should not have been able to take him down did. Rob Font took him down late in their fight, in a fight he took on short notice, and he was dominated. Song Yadong, who was getting bloodied up by Cory Sandhagen, took him down multiple times. TJ Dillashaw, who had one knee, took him down multiple times. Marlon Moraes took him down once. Rafael Assunção, who had seen better days, took him down multiple times when they fought. So Umar Nurmagomedov definitely could take down Cory Sandhagen. Now, of course, Sandhagen will be far more dangerous than anybody Nurmagomedov has fought, but there is that opportunity. When Aljamain Sterling was able to get Cory Sandhagen's back, it wasn't hard for him to choke him out. When Rob Font was able to take him down that one time, Cory Sandhagen gave up his back again. So I'm not extremely confident Sandhagen runs through Umar. I think that is a very risky fight, and I'm a bit surprised Cory Sandhagen has opened up to the fight as much as he has. He was prepared to take the fight last year when Umar had fewer fights than he has now. When Stephen Thompson and Chris Weidman were offered Khamzat Chimaev, who had not fought Gilbert Burns at the time, they both said, no, I'm not going to fight him. What does it do for me? He hasn't earned the right to fight somebody like me. I want to fight the guys who are ranked, who get me closer to that world title. When Robert Whittaker was called out by Khamzat Chimaev and Brendan Allen, he said, I don't want to fight these guys. I want to fight those in the top 5 who get me closer to that belt. Cory Sandhagen really should be doing the same thing, in my opinion. The Nurmagomedov fight is extremely risky for him. Now, maybe I'm selling Cory Sandhagen short. Maybe he knows something I don't, because not only did he get close to fighting Nurmagomedov last year, but he called out Merab Dvalishvili after his win over Marlon Vera. So clearly, he's not hesitant whatsoever to face any top-level wrestlers. So maybe he will be fully prepared, and maybe he'll stop the hype train. Who knows? But we need to talk about the one moment that everybody is talking about from the Almakan fight. In the first round, Umar ducked underneath a punch, or so he thought. The punch grazed him, and he was hurt. He admitted he blacked out after that punch. And if it had landed clean on the chin, and Umar had not ducked under in time, who knows what would have happened. But anybody can get caught. So I don't see this as proof that Nurmagomedov is any kind of hype train who is going to get run off the rails as soon as he fights anybody good. I don't see that at all. Boxing and MMA fans are extremely reactionary when it comes to these kind of things. But it is worth noting that Cory Sandhagen, while doing a lot of very risky moves, such as spinning kicks, jumping knees, all kind of stuff, he could very well land all kinds of moves similar to that one on Nurmagomedov. And if he thought Almakan hits hard, which he does, Cory Sandhagen is not just a tall guy, but he knows how to deliver power with that long, lanky frame he's got, kind of similar to Thomas Hearns. So that moment, again, Cory Sandhagen may be looking at that and thinking, well, I'll finish the job. I'll land one on Umar, and he won't be able to get up from it. So let's see if the fight happens. I'm certainly interested because the bantamweight division is, in my opinion, the most stacked division in MMA. But if it doesn't happen, and I certainly would not hold it against Cory Sandhagen if he says, I don't want to take the fight, then Umar, in my opinion, should just earn his way up the rankings like any other fighter. You shouldn't be able to fight a top 5 ranked opponent when you haven't fought anybody in the top 10, period. I know Khamzat Chimaev did that, but look where it's gotten Khamzat Chimaev. He's turned into another diva. So I think Nurmagomedov can take the Sandhagen fight if it comes up because it was booked before, but if not, earn your way up the rankings like every other fighter. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more.